Hey guys, what's up? Setham83 here, coming at you with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be updating you guys on my sanctuary build. But before we do that, I'm going to show you what I've been up to in terms of building. So for that reason, we are here at the Red Rocket truck stop. But before I get on with showing you what I've been doing here at the Red Rocket truck stop, I'm just going to do a shout out to 3 special people who have been very supportive and have been sharing all my videos, tweets, and just generally helping me spread the word about my YouTube channel. So those 3 people are Roxana Rangel, and I hope I'm saying this right, Sonic Tucker, and Red Ninja. Guys, this video is for you, and it's just my way of saying thank you for all your support. So as you can see guys, I've done quite a bit of building here at the Red Rocket truck stop. There's been obviously quite a lot of stuff. We've got a part of the teleporter system, didn't quite complete it, got fed up with just trying to get all the bits and pieces to put it together. Not done anything special on the inside. I just wanted to build up another settlement. As you can see, we've got loads of sleeping bags, and I guess the main purpose of this settlement was just to have like a bit of an outpost for sanctuary. So I thought, you know, I'll make it into like a little defensive little outpost. Initially, the idea was to build a nice tall structure on top of the rocket fuel station, but well, I bumped into a bit of a problem, and I'm going to show you exactly what problem I've bumped into. That is, once I remember the controls. So as you can see, the problem that I've bumped into is the fact that I've reached the maximum build limit for this place. So that means I'm going to have to use cheats and stuff like that to continue building, because I've not even got halfway through what I wanted to do. And just as a side note for anyone that wants to know, up until this video I haven't used any mods, cheats, or anything of the sort. So everything that you see built in this video is pretty much gained legit through just pretty much playing the game as it stands. Just like Sanctuary, this place has one entrance covered by a couple of turrets, and I've also been thinking of placing 2 sentry towers, and hopefully I'll manage to continue building without breaking the game. So this is the Red Rocket truck stop so far. Let's go and see what I've done with Sanctuary, and I hope you guys will enjoy it because there's been quite a bit of building going on. And just like the Red Rocket truck stop, I've reached the build limit for this place, for Sanctuary that is. So this is the last video in which I will be building without the use of any mods, cheats, and stuff like that. So as you can tell from the outside, the build has gone quite big, and that's just the way I like them, baby. I like them big. And just to prove to you guys that I have actually reached the build limit for the place, I am going to go into the build mode once I remember the controls, of course. Again. Now the sanctuary sign is fully working and operational, and I can tell you guys it took some work. Okay, there's a cow coming out of sanctuary. Hopefully it won't start running. What the hell? What is wrong with these cows in this game? Why are they running? Wow. Nearly got run over by the cow again. Anyways, let's put that to the side and go inside sanctuary, and I'll show you guys what I've been up to. So here we have this dark room, which I'm probably going to turn into like a little storeroom. Obviously there aren't any lights because I can't build anything at the moment. Not until I start using some exploits anyways. So as you can see, I've decided to keep the teleporter in the same place. I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm going to do with this area, but I do have an idea or two, so we'll see if I can continue building without actually breaking the game. So let's go and see what Kate is up to, and I'll show you what I've done to this level so far. And as you can see, Kate has now a new outfit. I thought she was getting cold and I didn't want her catching a cold, so you know, just looking out for my settlers. With the space behind Kate, I have thought of turning that into like a little chill out area for Kate. You know, she's standing up all this time, so might as well give her a place to chill from time to time. So I'm gonna go up one more level and I'll show you what I've been up to. So at first it doesn't look like there's been much, but there is another entrance to a separate room. And as you can see, there's still quite a bit of building left to do, but the game won't allow me to do anything anymore. So here we have a nice wide area, which I'm probably going to turn into like a dormitory or something like that for the settlers, and probably give them some nice places to sleep instead of sleeping bags. Going up one more level, we have now reached the generator room, And if you remember correctly from the last video, it was quite incomplete. It is now complete. We just need to place a load of generators. On this level, I've also thought of placing a nice little balcony facing the teleporter or the fancy hair stimulation device that I've got here in Sanctuary. After all, we do have to take some measures about all the hair falling out due to radiation here in Boston. So, continuing on with the tour, we have a nice wide open exit which takes us on top of a building which I started building but didn't get to finish again due to reaching the build limit in the game. As for this building, I kind of started building it without actually having a purpose in mind for it, so I don't really know what I intend to do with it. I guess I'm just going to have to see how far I can take the game before it actually crashes, and hopefully I'll end up building something nice for you guys. So this is how the entrance to Sanctuary looks like from the inside. I'm going to be placing some lights and stuff and just make it look nice and I guess pretty and shiny. I'm just going to briefly go back inside the entrance area and show you where I've placed the entrance to the fancy hair stimulation device or teleporter, depending on how you want to look at it. As far as the layout of this particular space goes, in the back of my mind, it is not yet complete. However, I'm just going to have to see how far I can push it until the game decides to break on me. Now, we are done with the entrance into Sanctuary, so I'm going to make my way to what I used to call my crib. That is another area in which I've done quite a lot of building. I have rewired everything, so now there aren't any dangling wires anymore, as you'll see in a bit. The size of the place has significantly increased. We now have a generator room, which I'll show you as well. But before that, I am just going to show you very briefly what the build looks like from the outside. So now that I've shown you what it looks like from the outside, let's go in, and what in God's name are you doing, dog meat? At the entrance we have the bedroom or dormitory or whatever you want to call it. It's slightly smaller now, but we now have a generator room that is on 2 levels, which powers up all the electrics in this place, and in time I'm hoping to put more generators and add more electrical stuff and possibly even power up a part of Sanctuary. Here on this level there is also another entrance or exit that just goes out into Sanctuary, so I just wanted to have like a separate way in and out without actually having to go through the bedroom. So let's go up onto the second level of the generator room, and as you can probably guess, it's quite empty at the moment, but as you'll see there's a lot of space to place a lot of generators, so that's why I'm hoping that I will be able to power up a good portion of Sanctuary from over here. Now I'm going to make my way up to the next level, which is a separate room from the generator room. Oh right, that bed's not set up properly. Right, I'm gonna have to return and put that bed closer to the wall after this video. So if you remember from my last video, this was the place where I placed some power armors and a few workbenches. It's pretty much kept the same functionality. The only difference here is I've brought in a few more power armors, and this back wall I'm just going to fill up with power armors. As you've seen, I've also got one of the XO1 armor suits. I'm going to try and get a few more in. And with that being said and done, I'm going to make my way up to the next level. If you remember from the last video, this was a bar type of area, which due to the increase in the build has also gained in size, and I'll show you what I've done to it. As you've seen, nothing much has changed in the original part of the room, but there is, like I said, an extension in which I will place furniture and probably move a few things around and just kind of try and make it look more like a bar. I'd also like to try and make a terrace type of area and add a few lights and a few tables and just make it look nice and homely and cozy. Just the kind of place I'd like to go to. Now we are in what I'd like to think as my quarters or bedroom or apartment, however way you want to call it, it's fine. Since the previous video, it has gained in size due to the extension of the building. Obviously a few things have changed and the layout is slightly different, as you'll see in a bit. One of the things that I wanted to do with the extension is to create a kitchen area and a dining room, and so far it looks alright, but it's still a work in progress and needs a lot more in terms of decorations. From the kitchen there's also an entrance to, or an exit to, an outdoor area. It's kind of like a little terrace. I was thinking of making it to a nice private terrace type thing. I'm not entirely sure though what I'm going to do with it, but I do think it's a nice wide open area that I could probably use my imagination and do something really nice with it. On the next level, apart from just a bit of an extension and some rewiring and placing a few lights, I haven't really done much, but I'm still going to walk around just to show you guys what it looks like and how much it's actually gained in size since the last video. In regards to this room, I haven't quite decided what I'm going to put in it and what I'm going to make it into, so if any of you guys have any ideas or suggestions for it, I would love to read about them in the comments section below, and that way you guys can also have a bit of an input into what this build is going to look like. So finally, here we are at the place I was going to make a restaurant out of, or diner. I think it's going to be a restaurant. I've placed, as you can see, all the lights, so all I now need to do is put the decorational pieces and tables and chairs and stuff like that. So that is it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and once again I just want to say a big thank you to Roxana Rangel and Red Ninja and Sonic Tucker for all your support, guys. I really do appreciate it, and this video goes out to you. If you guys have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and why not leave a comment with your thoughts and ideas. And if you want to see anything, don't forget to let me know in the comment section below. And until next time, this is Seth83 saying stay safe.